All right, I'm gonna wait till some this shit. Why this shit making me do it like this? Let me see if I can change the rotation lock. Cause it let me do it like that before. I don't want to do it like that. Why is it making me? Cause I know I did it like that. I don't know why the fuck it's doing it like that. I hate that shit. Cause now I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna hold it up. So now I have to go get something else. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that while you guys I'm gonna put my phone right here and I'm gonna come back and do the pause because I didn't know the thing was locked. So now I have to find something to hold it up. Wow, I'm doing you guys reading, so just give me a second. Give me a second. Alright, and then I'm gonna start the pause, y'all. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm trying to get this shit situated. I thought I was gonna fucking do the normal way I do it, but apparently I can't change it to the landscape, so that's what we have. So sorry guys, I started a little bit late. I'm about to get the piles up now. I just let's see, this shit gonna be so ugly. That's why I like doing a landscape one. But let's see, which one you want me to use? Spirit? I was using this Harry Potter deck. Ain't this funny? It is so funny, yo. I don't know. I was drawn to it at the store. So let's see. Pile number 1. Can you give me the overall energy? Can you give me the overall energy? Pile number 2. Can you give me the overall energy? Pile number 2. Also, since this is live, even if you see a card flip over that you think is good because of whatever image you see, do not pick cards. Do not pick your pile based off that. Pick what your intuition is. So if your intuition is saying 2, but you see 1 flip over and they got a whole bunch of hearts, do not try to apply it to yourself. Yeah, Harry Potter is lit. And I haven't seen it in so long. That's what's crazy. So I'm going to give everybody at least like into, on here it says we got 3:10. So I'm going to wait until it say 4. So at 4 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and start the reading. But I want to give everybody a chance to get in here. Again, I apologize for the way it looks because I didn't know that I couldn't turn the phone around. I feel like I did it before. So I don't know why it's making me do it like this now. I feel like I did it before though. But I was like, I'm not restarting the live because I'm already late because I was doing the 2023 personal readings. So I was trying to make sure I got everybody's reading together and those are uploading while I'm doing this live. People got some interesting years ahead of them today. These interesting years ahead of them this year. Interesting. I didn't even get a reading on myself. Yeah, I don't have a chance to. I'm probably gonna do one tonight. Then I always get a second one. But she always tell me exactly what I'll be pulling up. But always get multiple. So I'm looking forward to it. How did you guys spend your New Year's? Was you guys like in the house? I feel like it was a house year. Like I don't know. I ain't feel like being outside and all that mess and traffic this year. Let's see, did we hit 4 yet? Okay, we got 4:32, so I'm about to go ahead and get started. So for those of you who pick pile number 1, I'm going to tell you how your year is going to go as far as love, career, and finances, and anything that you want to heal. I'm going to do healing last, but y'all make sure y'all ask to stay for that because I know y'all don't want to hear that, but you got to hear all of it, okay? So your overall energy, you have 3 hearts. You have 3 hearts. So for me, that's the overall energy is choices. You're gonna have to make a choice, and a lot of the choices that you're gonna have to make this year are not going to be choices that you want to make. Some of you guys, whoever it resonates for, it's not gonna be everybody. So do not call your significant other and be like, "Bitch, you cheating on me," da da da. Or, you know, something like that. It's going to be, some of you guys are in third party situations and you're going to be finding that out, but it's going to be something about choices. So somebody might have a hard time making a choice between you and somebody else, but understand if that's the case, they already made their choice. So I just want to see that, but that wasn't channeled. That's just my opinion. So, you know your situation and you know why you're still there if you are in that type of situation. But for me, you already made your choice. But with that being said, there's going to be a lot of hard choices. So let's say this is about love for some of you guys. It is going to be a person in your life that cannot make a choice between you and a person, but you're going to have to make a choice whether or not to leave that person. You're going to have to make a choice whether or not to grow without that person. You're going to make a choice whether or not you want to sacrifice your self-worth, your well-being, all that type of stuff for that person. You get what I'm saying? So personally, I can't tell you what to do, but honestly, Spirit is just saying to do what's in your heart, you know, and you know what's in your heart, not what's in your mind. Because sometimes it's not always about what's in your mind. Sometimes it's what's in your heart. So your heart tells you, oh, I have to leave this person. But your mind is telling you, I've been with this person so long, or this person's going to change and everything. That's not always correct. So do what your heart is telling you to do. Okay. Now, we're overall, before I get into like the other like specifics. Now, the other thing about choices, as far as your career path, there's going to be a lot of choices. So I see a lot of job offers coming in, ways to make income this year. Overall, I hear that this is a really good year for income. I feel like this is a really good year for any type of finances for like all signs. I've been hearing that a lot. So if I were you, I would go watch somebody who does piles or does readings for signs and see what they say about finances, because I did hear this is a very good year for people's finances. So you're going to have choices in that. Now, just because you have options doesn't mean you're always going to take them. So where the challenge is going to come in is that, are you going to do what's comfortable or are you going to do something new? Okay. So that's where it comes with career and finances. Honestly, you can't keep doing the same thing though. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but some of you guys, you cannot be comfortable this year. They're going to give you these options. They're going to be like, hey, do you want a new job? Do you want to start your business? And they're going to introduce you to people and shit like that could help you with that, but they cannot make you take the opportunity. So I want you to be aware of that. So the choices are going to be given to you, but Spirit cannot make you take the opportunity. So they want you to remind you of that, okay? So all the manifestations that y'all been asking for are definitely coming through. So let's see. Yeah, this is what I was saying about the love situation. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad year in love. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, like, for those of you who already dealing with somebody who you giving a side eye at anyway, like that side eye about to be turned into a full blown like neck turn. You get what I'm saying? You won't really start looking at them like, maybe I should just get the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should just get out of here, right? And you're going to want to just leave. You're going to leave. You're going to be leaving a situation because somebody can't make a choice, or you're going to finally be making a choice to not deal with someone anymore, or leave someone anymore because you feel like that's what's best for you. So I see you on your way out with love. However, I do see you finding something better. So don't worry. But I feel like... yeah, this is exactly what Spirit be doing. I was looking at this shit, I was like, how is this a good thing? But then I'm like, they always do that shit. They want you to leave the situation that you're in, or make the choice to, like, you know, give up on some shit that you know that you should have been giving up on. As soon as you do that, then they're going to give you something that you always wanted, or they're going to give you something better. You know how Spirit is, y'all. Y'all know how Spirit is. Spirit don't care about your tears. Spirit don't care that you've been with Johnny for 5 years. If Spirit feel like you need to leave Johnny so you can meet John, Spirit going to be like, bro, if you don't leave Johnny, you're not going to meet John. So it's like that. So you could either go through another year of like chaos and heartbreak with this person, or even just being unsure with this person, or you can move forward and Spirit is going to gift you with somebody else who is sure, and y'all going to walk towards something that's more stable. Okay. Remember, this is a general reading, so this is not always that the person was cheating on you, but it just sometimes, because like I get it, because like sometimes it don't even just be like the person is bad, it just be like they don't want to grow. And I feel like when I get to finances, I already told you you're gonna have a lot of choices. So you might have a choice to move, you might have a choice to make more money, you might have a choice to do other shit, but then your person may not want to elevate And they like want to stay where they're at, so that way you can't elevate. You get what I'm saying? Because your job you might get a job and like, hey, move to LA. We want to pay you $7K a month or some shit like that. You know, that might not be, you know, I don't know my numbers, but you get what I'm saying. And your partner is like, well, you know, I had a job offer out LA too, and they're paying me the same, but I don't really want to stay here. I'd rather stay where my hometown is. I'd rather stay with my family. That person may have not been bad, but you and that person's time may have been up. So that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever love situation you're in right now, you're probably not going to be in that by the end of the year. So I hate to break it to some of y'all, but it's just not going to be it. However, you are getting something better, okay? You're definitely getting something better. Those of you who are those of you who are single and not with nobody, I feel they want me to tell you that this is more so about boundaries. So you're going to be, it's going to be easier for you to go, oh, no, you're not the one. Oh, no, you're not the one. Oh, no, you're not the one. And since it's going to be easier for you to do that, it's going to be easier for you to weed out what you don't want, and more so leading you towards what you do want, and then you're going to be able to find what you do want faster. But either way, everybody in pile number one, I see y'all in some type of committed relationship. That could be a boyfriend or girlfriend situation, that could be marriage, that could mean, I mean, that could be boyfriend and girlfriend, engagement, it could be marriage, whatever level you've at, something like that. But you're definitely going to be meeting somebody this year, okay? I don't feel like this power is for people who marry and you don't feel like you're leaving your husband or nothing like that. Maybe the first part wasn't for you. I feel the need to say that because I feel like it is somebody here who's like, oh, well, I'm happily married. This is an overall yearly reading as general. So the career messages could be with you. But for everybody else who is dealing with somebody, y'all know damn well, all right, it's time for you to go. All right. Yeah. So. But yeah, Tori, options are coming in. Like I said before, you're going to have options. Your main overall energy for power number one is options. But again, like I was saying before, it's up to you if you want to take them. So that's in love and career. It's up to you if you want to take them. But you're definitely going to have options. This is a year of options. All right, so let's see what's going on in this career. Let's see what's going on in this career. What's going on in the career for power number one? I can't believe it's making me do this upset. I want to do the so you have fuck boy. You have the ghoster. You have tender, the lovers, the devil card, the moon card, and the lovers. This will be everyone to get an affirmation. Quarter life crisis. Okay. Judgment. Okay, this is not. Alright, I know the spread looks bad. It looks like, okay, I got fuckboy, I got ghoster, I got Tinderist, whatever, which is some weird ass relationship that you got off Tinder, and then quarter life crisis. This is the millennial deck, okay? But so technically you got the devil, the moon card, the lovers, and the judgment card. So I know it looks bad, but it doesn't. I feel like it's bad for whoever you work for. I don't think that is bad for you, but it's bad whoever you work for. It is bad for whoever. Because it's like, I feel like you're going to be given a lot of options. It is almost going to be overwhelming. So some of you guys are going to be seeing like the bigger picture, and everything is going to look good. Everything is going to look good. So every job is going to be talking good. Every job is going to be sounding good. You're like, yeah, that's cool, right? Some of you guys might actually job hop, and y'all might get to the point where y'all getting so many options that y'all just don't even fucking like put y'all 2 weeks in. Y'all be like, oh, I quit. Like, some of you guys are literally going to be on that type of time, all right? But eventually, I feel like you're going to find somewhere you want to love, that you're going to love. And you might not see it at first. It might just be, okay, so this is what I feel. You're going to have a lot of options. And you might get a little cocky because you have a lot of options in finances and career. And you might think, okay, even if I just keep leaving shit, there's always going to be opportunities. Spirit wants you to remember to pay attention to the opportunities that you have. So let's say you get a job, right? And that job is paying you, I don't know, what, $17 an hour or something like that. But all the jobs are paying you $17 an hour. They all offering that shit, right? But one of them has good benefits. One of them has good work-life balance. One of them, you know, the coworkers are really friendly. You get weekends off. Pay attention to what the actual, like, pay attention to the fine details to the job. Because some of them, even if all of them have benefits, all of them have weekends off. Are your coworkers nice? How is the energy in the room? How do you feel when you walk in there? What are you actually doing? Can you stay there for, like, they want you to look at the fine details. Like, don't just pay attention to whatever glitz and glam comes in your face this year when it comes to career and finances. Really assess the situation and choose what's best for you to grow over time. You get what I'm saying? Choose what's best for you to grow over time, because based on whatever choice you make for the next 4 to 5 years, that is going to play out in your life. So if you choose a job that just pays more money, but you haven't learned the lesson of discernment, or the lesson of, okay, what about your emotional stability? Because some of us, we focus on money but not emotional stability. But you don't understand is, if you get that job and everybody pissing you off every day, one day you might get fired because you done smack one of your coworkers. You get what I'm saying? But you could have avoided that if you would have calm down, really assess the situation, and like, okay, the second job offer, they might not pay as much, but at least I get to work from home and I get to work by myself, so I don't got to worry about Mary and Jane and Karen. You get what I'm saying? So they want you to really assess the situation to where you are and look at the bigger picture where you are before you make a choice, okay? So that's they want you to be very careful with your choices. It's going to be mad options, but also, y'all got to remember this shit. Sometimes when God, especially when God bless y'all, and remember, I always talk about stuff to help y'all with yours, the devil will bless you too. You get what I'm saying? So when the devil sees spirit giving you all this shit, they'll come in and try to confuse you, to try to send you something that look like something that spirit sent you, but but in your heart you know it's not, because you like confused, like, why the fuck? Like, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Not, I was dealing with a soulmate, right? And things wasn't like the best or whatever, but I happened to meet another guy 2 days ago, right? He was offering something that seemed a little bit better than the soulmate, right? He said to me when we was at dinner, he was like, how do you know the angels didn't send me? That's what he said. That's what the fuck he said out his mouth. He said, how do you know the angels didn't send me or whatever? Right, mind you, I had manifested the soul, and I'm going somewhere with this. I had manifested the soulmate that I was meeting, but we and him was a little rocky or whatever. And I thought to myself, because God knows I want love. That's how I know you're not from God. You're from the devil, and you're trying to make it look like you're from spirit. Because God knows I want love. So he's not going to give me no motherfucking another situation shit if I don't even want the one that I'm in. You get what I'm saying? So y'all have to really, like, when you get in opportunities, you have to really sit back and think about, is this what I really asked spirit for? Because spirit not gonna have facet. You get what I'm saying? So pay attention. Pay attention. That's going to be very helpful for somebody. Pay attention. All right. Oh, we have that. So let's see what you got to heal. And then I'm going to move on to pile number 2. And then we're going to go to some Pacific questions. Okay? Because you're like, I know y'all like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, I got to tell y'all, dog. Because I don't ever want to just be like, oh, this going to happen, that going to happen, and not give you advice for it. Because that's fucked up. And a lot of people don't know that. They just be thinking, oh, God blessing me so much. No, listen. The devil be doing the same shit. And not everybody can see. I can see faces and shit. So I know. But some people can't see that shit. So that's why you end up in situations and you get confused and stuff like that. You gotta really think about it. Know that spirit and angel guys, your spiritual team is not going to send you nothing that's going to hurt you. All right? I'm not saying things are going to be perfect. But they're not going to see nothing that's going to hurt you. So what do you have to heal? Okay. They want me to pull all these fucking cards. Y'all act like I got all the time in the world. Seriously, don't give a fuck about me. Like, give me the message that we want. How y'all feeling about the reading so far? Y'all don't be seeing much. I don't know if y'all seeing much. Let me check the comments. Oh, I see ya. So let's see. What's the last card, Spirit? There we go. That's over. Okay. So let's see what your advice is and healing and all that. So peace. They want you to find peace. They want you to know, like, this year they're going to be letting you make your own decisions. They trust you to make your own decisions. And if you do fail, then they'll just put you through another test. But this is like, have you learned? You feel what I'm saying? Because for those of you who 2022 was very hard and you learned a lot of lessons, you went through a lot of heartbreak and shit like that. Just know that it was for your benefit. I know that sucks because, like, you know what I'm saying, but that is what it is. Like, you want to know how spirit burned out your old one, so just know that. But they want to know that they want you to know that this is they think that you're ready to run the course by yourself and make your own decisions. They're going to be behind you, right? But they think that you can make your own decisions. So don't be afraid to make the decisions. Don't be like, oh, if I do this, it's going to be wrong. You're not going to make the wrong decision. You're ready to make the right decision. Just pay attention and slow your roll. Next, you have divine order. So everything is happening in for a purpose. So understand that. So I feel like, again, for those of you who 22 was hard and you was like, you don't know why all this has happened to you, everything is about to make sense. It's literally going to pop up in your head. You're going to be like, okay, this is why this happened. This is how this happened. Or because this happened last year, I know not to do this year. Because I dated this type of person last year, I'm not going to date this type of person this year. Like, they really believe in you. So I hope that you really learn, because they for sure think that you have, okay? So, but yeah, so you're going to have aha moments, or you're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do something different. Because I've been here before. Like, it's going to be like, I've been here before. So I don't have to go through that again. You have clairvoyance. So they want you to know, like, everything is inside. Everything that you need is already inside you. So the love that you have already inside you, the abundance you have is already inside you. All you have to do is pull that out. So again, using your manifestation tools, using the things that I just said about having discernment and paying attention and stuff, making sure that it's exactly what you asked for, if not really close to what you asked for. So I feel like this year, overall, I feel like this year overall, because I'm trying to get it out to make sure it makes sense to y'all, because I'm just seeing images. So I feel like this year, what's going to heal you is the fact that you're going to trust yourself more. After this year is over and you done been through all this bullshit, or everything not going to be bullshit, because a lot of it's going to be good. But after you done been through so much and you see how everything turned out, the gift that you're going to get this year is healing. It's going to heal yourself. It's going to heal yourself to know that you can trust yourself, that you love yourself, that you know yourself, that you have your own back. So you're really going to that's the healing you're going to get. You're going to get the healing of trusting yourself. And because you're trusting yourself, you're going to start to grow more abundant. You're going to start to know, like, I don't have to have fear because I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself that I can handle it. I trust myself that I'm ready for it, okay? They want you to know that you're safe. That get spirit guys, I'm not going to lie, they're not going to be around as much, right? You may not be seeing as many signs of synchronicities, right? But they feel like they don't need to hold your hand anymore, but if they got to get active, they will get active. So if they got to protect you from something, they will get active, okay? Don't think that they won't, but they don't have to. They feel like you have it. They feel like you have it. They feel like you got it, okay? So that is what I have for you, pile number 1. I hope that it resonates. Thank you so much for watching my live. If you're interested in getting your personal reading where I go over personally love, career, and finances and healing for you, that link will be in the description box below, or you can look for it on my community tab where I do the 24-hour yearly readings for you guys for $23.93. 2023 or something like that. It's something like that. But if not, that's fine too. Then you can just watch the pick of cards. But we're gonna move on to pile number 2, okay? So let's see, pile number 2. What's your overall energy for year 2023? Oh, this got 2 cards. So you have charm enlarges an item. Charm enlarges an item. So something small is going to become big. And then you have Harry Potter. I don't think this is Harry Potter. I think this is like one of the teachers or some shit like that. So this is very interesting though. I always say this is very interesting because it is interesting. Hello, Sharon. I'm gonna just take a moment and check the comments before I go in. Yeah, Jada, you could do the Cash App, but I'm doing the questions at the end. So just give me a second. I'm going to do the questions after this pile, okay? So probably like in like 10 more minutes. So let's see. As far as you, pile number 2, what I see here is I feel like you have been working on something, and I feel like maybe a lot of people didn't notice that you was working on this. So this could be you was working on your love, you was working on your, okay, so you might have been had a little secret bay or some shit, or just been working on yourself in general, going to the gym, eating healthy, working on your traumas and stuff, your like how you like, you know, like the how you love, like your love, like, you know, anxious, avoidant, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, relationships get deep. So working on how you interact with people in relationships, stuff like that. Or you could be working with, you could have been working with a partner, you know, this past year. You get what I'm saying? And now you guys are going to take things to the next level. So this could be this is definitely a higher level of commitment as far as your love life that is coming through. So either you're going to really start dating and really start dating with intention and meet somebody, or the person that you've been talking to is about to step up or has stepped up, and you're going to be able to, the next time you're going to be like, you're like, fuck it, show the world, take the emoji off his face. You get what I'm saying? Something like that. Now, if this is now, as far as money with this energy, I feel like your money is definitely gonna grow. I feel like you guys are working hard. Somebody has is graduating school this year or something like that, or been working on something they had to go to school for, whether it was just like full blown college or taking classes or taking courses or something like that. But that's going to come through for you. For somebody who's been manifesting a business, that's going to come through for you. Like, it's going to get a little bit bigger than it has been before this year. So I see a lot of growth this year. Which one are you, Spirit? So we're going to start with love, and then we're going to do career, and then we're going to do healing, and then I'm going to take some questions, okay? So let's see pile number 2. What do you got going on in your love life? Oh, that's what I said, soulmate. You see, y'all, I be fucking like, I'm telling y'all, this shit's funny. I'm sorry if I cuss too much. I be trying to stop cussing, but like, because I'm like, y'all be like, oh, she get out. But like, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. You have a soulmate. So soulmate is definitely a good job. You have past life relationship. So I feel like, again, like if you guys have been working on yourself, you're like, oh, I've been single for a long time. That's why I said I feel like 2023 is like the opening. You get what I'm saying? Like all those years we wasn't locked down, I feel like that was for personal growth. And then when we came out of lockdown for that couple years, that was for us to like learn how to use the things that we to test the things that we learned in personal growth, right? And then like test the things that we learned when we was in, you know, lockdown and shit like that. That's why it happened. That's how I feel. That's what Spirit's telling me, right? And then now it's like, now that you went through all the tests of 2022, now we're going into 2023. It's like, did you learn? You get what I'm saying? Because you learned it, we gave it to you, and then it was tested. Now, is it instilled in you? You get what I'm saying? So I say that to say, I feel as though whatever you've been, if you feel like you've been single for a couple years, I feel like all that's going to end. And this time you're going to actually choose a good partner. Some of you guys, this could lead to marriage. Some of you guys, this is going to be a long-term boyfriend. Some of you guys, this is going to lead to more healthy relationships, because somebody here is about to be on a city girl shit. And I feel like, not in a bad way, but it's like you're going to actually have fun dating. Before, it was like, maybe when you were dating, it was a bunch of like crying and a bunch of like worrying and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Because you're like, oh, I don't know if this person liked me, right? But you really did, but you just was, you know, trauma bonded to them. But now you can see that and realize that and know who's for you and know who's not for you, and be able to move with discernment. So now dating for you is going to be fun, right? So that's for somebody specific, but for everybody else, you're definitely going to be meeting a soulmate this year. This is someone that you're definitely going to have an instant connection with. But also remember, love is something that grows over time. It doesn't happen all at once. It grows over time. Okay? It's not something that happens all at once. It grows over time, but it's definitely going to grow. So I feel like because the love for yourself grew, you're going to be attracting a partner that also loves themselves. Then you guys are going to be able to love each other. This is very beautiful. This person going to sneak up on you mid-year. You're not even gonna be thinking about this. You're not, because I always tell people that, because this is the thing. I had seen this TikTok the other day, and everything I say has to do with the reading, right? So don't be like, oh girl, be quiet. Listen, I seen this TikTok. I heard people always say like, oh girl, nobody's seen it. Just say what you gotta say. But I seen this TikTok, right? And this guy was talking about how he gave this girl a reading, right? He was a tarot reader, intuitive, right? And she came back and she was like, she came back in 2 weeks. She was like, oh, my ex didn't come back, right? So, no, because she had did something with the payment or something like that. So he called her, he was like, yo, what's up? She was like, well, my ex didn't came back, so I want my money back. He was like, okay, he gave her money back. The girl came back 3 months later. She's like, oh, my ex came back and he's he's doing it. Oh, can I pay you again? That's the thing. If you're concentrating on it, and I know y'all hear this shit all the time, bro, but I'm telling you, it's the truth. If you concentrate on something too hard, spirit does not have a construct of time. All right, they don't know that, oh, I've been concentrating on this for 2 weeks. For them, it's like a millisecond. So it's not. So if you go about your life and continue to live your life how you was going, your person is going to draw in. You're going to draw on this person. They're going to sneak up out of nowhere. That's why I say, by the time you think about, by the time you remember this reading, like, I feel like you're going to actually be sitting down with this person, be like, oh, yeah, they did say I was going to meet somebody this year. All the tarot readers I said that I said I was going to meet somebody here, but I even forgot about it because I was so busy focusing on myself. So that's what I'm telling y'all. And I'm saying this because basically what they want me to tell you is, you're doing a good job. So you have done the healing work. You're continuing to do the healing work, but they don't want you to be like, oh, well, they said I'm going to find love now, so let me just stop what I'm doing and focus on that. No, continue to do that because this is drawing this person in. This is drawing this person. This person could be watching you. Like, not in a creepy way, but this person could be watching you on social media, like go to the gym or whatever. Or you guys might go to the same gym and this person can see you coming at the same time and you don't know. It could be a fucking man that's over there lifting weights while you're in the treadmill. He like, this the year I'm going to talk to that girl that comes in the gym. She is so sexy. I'm just so scared to talk to her, right? And this the year he might walk the fuck over there and be like, hey, you want to go out for drinks? And next thing you know, you're married with 3 kids next year. Like, you get what I'm saying? A big ass house. Like, you don't know, like, you never know. It happens like that. But you have to continue to focus on yourself, because if you don't continue to go to that gym, if you don't continue to go to that gym, then the nigga might not get you. Because now you figure out, I don't work out enough. You get what I'm saying? The man might not find you. So that's why I say continue to focus on yourself. You're going to become very, very highly attractive. Like, not that you're not already, but like, what makes people understand, it's not just about looks and about what you have and about material things. People be attracted to your energy. Okay, people be attracted. I hope y'all can't see my face. People be attracted to your energy, because I'm like leaning a little close to the camera, and I got this bonnet on. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So yeah, so your energy is gonna be more attractive. But the thing, the best part about this whole like love life situation you got coming in, whether it end up being just a boyfriend, or for some of y'all might be a fling. Like, you might meet somebody and y'all might just have a ball dating, and they might take you to see shit that you never seen before. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole like 3-year relationship with a man, never slept with him. He took me so many places, like concerts, all types of shit, vacations. You get what I'm saying? Because that he was just aligned with the time and he enjoyed himself. I always ask him, like, you sure you feel like he like, yeah, I just like your company. So it could be that too. So it might just be, you may not be in a committed relationship, but you're going to find somebody who's going to treat you very well, because they're going to be healed like you, right? So this is why I say this is going to be the best part of your relationship, because this person has healed the same shit that you have. Y'all know damn well how hard it be to date when you healed and you did the work, or you're spiritual and you trying to date somebody who just lost in the matrix, who just lost in their childhood trauma, who just, they don't got no fucking hope. You gotta say it's hard because you can see the potential in them and you know exactly what they want to heal, but they either don't know how to heal it or they don't want to heal it. You get what I'm saying? So I say that to say what's good about this person is not going to be you gotta put the work in, because some people, you really gotta put the work in. The person come already done. They done and ready to go. So that's gonna be the best part. So I hope that when this soulmate comes in, remember you got multiple soulmates. This is not a twin flame though. It's a soulmate. When this soulmate comes in, I just hope that you guys enjoy it. You get what I'm saying? Because you guys definitely deserve it. Okay. So let's move on to your career and finances before we go to questions. You have brunch. So, pouring into you. Somebody's job might be making some. You have Etsy Queen. Okay. Okay. If you have a job, okay, and Fireballer. If you have a job, the Emperor. If you have a job they're going to be pouring more into. I think I don't know what it is about jobs. I feel like so many people are like quitting their jobs because of self-care and shit like that. And again, part number one, their year is about having options in jobs, and I feel like a lot of jobs are going to be hiring because people don't want to work under like basically like shitty environments anymore. They just don't. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like your job, if you have a job, before I move to people who like don't have a job, but if you have a job, they're going to be pouring into you more. So this person, they're going to be making like, I hear budget cuts, but like you're not going to get cut. So some people might leave or whatever. You might see them downsizing a little bit, right? But it's going to end up being a good thing. So Sharon might get laid off. You might really like Sharon, but the company might feel like Sharon's always late to work. All right, so Sharon got to go, right? But you haven't been late to work. So after you see Sharon go, maybe you'll see that now they have like a meditation room. Now they have like where they buy everybody lunch on Fridays. Now they have, because they have the money now. So they're making the cuts not to save them money, but to cater to their employees. And I know y'all like that's a long shot. It's really not. It's really not. I'm telling y'all, it's really not. Somebody has realized this. I feel like this is the year of realization. Like they want to pour more into their company by pouring into the people who work into their company. They want to hear what you have to say. So you might be getting asked questions and stuff. They might ask y'all to do surveys, stuff like that. They more so want people to be happy so that you guys can keep working for them. So if you have a job, your job is going to be making a little bit of budget cuts. You're safe, don't worry. But those cuts are going to be poured back into the job for you. Those jobs are going to be poured back in the job for you, okay? So there's that. Now, for others of you guys who are like self-employed and stuff like that, I feel like you're going to be pouring. You're really going to be taking a risk this year and betting on yourself. You're going to put all bets in. So this year, you might all that business you wanted to start, or even if it's a side hustle you want to start. I feel like you're actually going to do it this year. Like if you always wanted to make stuff on Etsy, you're actually going to do it this year. Like you're just going to do it. You're going to be like, it's no reason. I feel like you guys have watched so many other people pour into themselves. Like you want to be next. So I see a lot of you guys pouring into yourself this year for whatever you want to do in your career and finances. Basically investing in yourself, betting on yourself. And it's going to work out. It's going to be a celebration. You're going to be around people who are more like-minded like you. So you're going to be learning more, making more connections and stuff like that. This is going to be a phenomenal year in career and finances for you. I'm not too much on because something small is getting large. So you are going to make a couple more dollars. I don't think it's going to be millions of more dollars or nothing like that, but a couple more dollars, a little bit more comfortable. But it's mostly about expanding your mindset to start drawing in money, which is good because the next following years that's going to be very helpful for you having an abundance mindset. That, and I also see your network expanding. So again, like if you have a job, you might actually know who your superior is now because they might start coming and listening to y'all and talking to y'all now, right? If you want to be an entrepreneur, you're going to have entrepreneur friends. You're going to start going to networking events and stuff like that, which is in the end is going to help you. You get what I'm saying? Learn and everything like that. But overall, I see it being a very good year for you in career and finances. I'm super proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I really can't, because this is like really taking a shot at you. So that's good. It's definitely going to grow because remember, you have a magician and you have enlarge. So whatever you manifested is about to get bigger, baby. So if you manifested better work environment, you about to get that. If you manifested more money, then you about to get that. Okay. So let's see what you got to heal, and then I'm going to take some questions. I'm probably only going to take like 5 questions or something like that. Not too much, because I am really tired. I don't want to really beat it. Tomorrow I'm going to go live on my Patreon and do theirs. Well, I might do it tomorrow if I come home. If I don't come home, I'm going to just do a pick a card for them and go live sometime this week. I don't even know how to go live on the Patreon yet, so I'm gonna test it tomorrow morning to make sure. So you are safe, clairvoyance. This is kind of similar to pile number 1. You got prosperity. You have a lot of prosperity coming in. They want you to know that you're safe. So they trust you. They trust you to make the decisions that you can for yourself. So they want you to know, like, don't be scared, all right? Don't be scared. You got this. They want you, for you, it's really not too much healing advice. Y'all, like, I'm not saying nobody perfect, but I'm saying, like, for you, it's about getting your rewards now. Like your year is more so getting your rewards and more so about healing because they feel like you've already done the work. So this is my power. That's like power number one was like coming into like y'all did the work, like you know what I'm saying. But we still gotta see because you're a little shaky. You did it. So like your stuff, your manifestations are definitely coming in. They're coming in. They're coming in strong. They want you to know that everything came from within you, and you got a lot of prosperity coming in for you. But remember to keep your chakras clear. Remember to do the healing stuff that you've been doing. Don't lock up. Like when you get something you want, don't just stop. You get what I'm saying? I said that already, but don't just stop. Don't just stop. So, but yeah, that's what I see for you guys. So, Tia, I see that you said how long are the readings. That's what I see for pile number 2. So we're gonna move on to questions. I love you too. But as far as the how long the readings are, if you talk about the personal readings are probably about 20 to 25 minutes because I go through all the readings I go through what I just did for them. Like I do love, career and finances, and then what you need to heal, and then you get to ask one question about like whatever you want. That's for the personal. For this, I'm just gonna pull a couple cards. So these probably gonna be like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, like because I'm not gonna get deep into it because you shouldn't do that anyway because all your business can't be on here. So, but that's probably I'm not gonna just be like, oh, you get what I'm saying? Like I'm really gonna sit here, you know, and read for you guys. So let's see the first question. I will see once you did the Cash App, or you can send a super chat. So if you're interested, I'm gonna stay here for a little while. I'm gonna wait. I'm about to check the email, see if somebody said Cash App while I was reading. It was up on my other thing because. All right, I see one from Jada. Let's see. What is your question, Jada? Y'all can always also put it in the Yes, Tia. So it's one question. It's one question, but if I see anything pull out, I'm just gonna keep pulling until it says it, until it tells me like chill. So let's see. I'm trying to find Jade because I don't think that Tia and Jade the same person. Okay, there you go. It says, "What does Spirit want me to know for the new year?" Okay. Do you want to know, before I do that, do you want to know, you want to like just know overall, or do you want to know specifically in love, or do you want to know specifically like as far as money? Because I just want to make sure you get exactly what you want. So I'm going to give you a couple seconds. Because that's a lot. That could mean anything. Because for real, they could tell you like, we just got your back. Like literally. So if you have a specific question, let me know, because I said overall. Okay, so overall, which one you want me to use? Okay, Black and Angel. Black and Angel, you got the black card. So y'all already know it's lit when you pull out the black cards. They got something to say. Your ancestors don't play. I don't think nobody ancestors play, but like the black cards, that's when they really be trying. Like that's when you got like some deep ancestral shit that you have to do or something like that. Like you might be the only healed one in your family or something like that. So you have the Princess of Cups. Okay. You have the Hierophant. I see exactly why they wanted me to use this already. You have the Tower. You sure? The Devil. And you have the Six of Pentacles. We're going to take that one to the Ace of Swords. right, so what I see for you, Jada, is this. You're not asking enough. Like, some people ask too much and they feel like their guides are always overwhelmed, and their ancestors overwhelmed whichever one they work with. But with you, it's the exact opposite. Like, they feel like you don't ask for much, and they feel like you could be doing more, and they feel like they feel like your life is stagnant because you're not using the tools that you have. And you might be like thinking, like, what tools do I have? Like, you have the fact that the fact that I even making me pull out the black deck means that you have like higher up spirit guys. Like, whoever around you is like on a higher level. It's not just somebody who dips in and out your life or something like that. Like, they've been with you since you were a baby. You get what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like you being born and them being behind this glass like two-way mirror. Like, you know how when people go to jail or whatever and they in the interrogation cell and you have like the other cops like looking at them through the glass. It's like that. It's like they want to come in there and help you, but you haven't opened a door for them to help you. It's like you don't really focus on that. Maybe you don't believe in it, maybe you don't know how to go about it, but you had, like, if you were to open your third eye and actually, like, I don't want to really say magic, because it is magic, but it's like, how can I say this to her, y'all? Because it's like, I don't want her to, because I feel like you might be like a little bit taken back by this. Because I remember I told somebody this before and it was like, what, girl, by, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, like, but the fact that you even attracted to like stuff like this, you gotta think about it. Who do you think you were in the past life? Like, who do you think your ancestors were? You said obviously they were some witches or alchemists of some sort. This is high level. You have high level people watching over you, but you have never opened that door. So they feel like the reason, like, you having all this tired moments and shit like that, or hard times in your life, all that shit is unnecessary. And they want you to know that you can stop that shit at any time. You can stop that shit at any time and literally control your life. Literally control your life the way you want it, where you want to go, if you will open your mind to it more. If you will open your mind to it more. So this is what I'm saying. So what do you feel drawn to? That's what I'm going to tell you. What do you feel drawn to? Because for me, when I was going through, and I'm telling you this because I have to try to give you my life examples to try to explain. For me, I was drawn to tarot when I was going through my journey. I have never done any type of tarot readings or like magic in my life until I really was broken, and I couldn't have no one to help me, and I had to, that's when my heart was like open to the point where they came in and they helped me, and that's what changed me, and I've been doing that ever since, right? So I say that to say is like, what are you drawn to? Are you drawn to candles? Are you drawn to writing? Are you drawn to singing? Are you drawn to nature? Are you drawn to cards? What are you drawn to? Because whatever you're drawn to is your magic, and they want you to go into that. And I know it might sound like bullshit, but I'm telling you, I don't bullshit. I don't got no reason to be on here bullshitting. All right, if it was some regular shit like, oh, just get better grades at school, that's what I would say. But for you, it's literally like they're asking you, like, girl, your life don't gotta be hard. If you would just tap into what's always been in your heart, and only you know what that is, you get what I'm saying? You will. Well, maybe I can see what it is. Let's see if they'll show me. If you just tap into your heart and tap into whatever gift that you already have, that you were born with, they will come through that two-way glass and they will help you. It's not, and don't feel like, oh, well, it's not fair. Fuck these people, girl. It's not, you have a gift and you have people who are willing to help you, especially powerful ancestors, fuck everybody else. This is your gift. You don't gotta feel bad because everybody don't got that help. You do not gotta feel bad. And yeah, some people might call you crazy, and some people might be like, oh, you doing this and you doing that, and you a witch and you doing that. But that, you feel me? Like, no, you know who you are in your heart, and you know that your soul is pure. You know that you're not doing anything to hurt anybody else. They're not saying hurt people. They're saying, bitch, if you know how to do money magic, do the money magic. That's what they're saying. They're not saying put hexes on people. You have wisdom and you have maturity. So what I see here is, I feel like you have the gift of like claircognizance, and I believe that's when you can, like, when you can see or like hear something in your mind. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. Don't quote me, right? Only know about myself. But I know if you look it up, you'll probably figure it out. So you might be walking around sometime and you might hear somebody say something to you, and you might either literally hear it and sit like, oh, don't walk over there or don't go in there, right? But you don't really pay too much attention to it. You'd be like, oh, are you thinking crazy? Or you just thought you heard something? That is like literally your gift. Like, you already know You know what's going. You kind of like you get your visions through like voices in your head. So the voices in your head is not like anxiety or nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? It's an actual like higher self speaking to you. If that makes sense. Okay, so Reiki, it could be that as well. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you it's like people, it's like they feel like they tell you, but you're not listening to it. You just think it's a thought, but it's not a thought. It's not a thought. It's a gift. You get what I'm saying? So listen to that. As far as like with the Reiki, with the healing, I think that if you go ahead and tap into that more and see if that's something that you want to do, that could also become a source of income for you. So that's also why they say that you might not have to be struggling. Also, if you learn how to do Reiki on yourself, you can heal yourself. And once you start healing yourself and figure out like, okay, is my wound, not my wound, is my root chakra, like, you know, not together? Is my heart chakra not together? Because if my heart chakra are together, I can Reiki my heart chakra and heal my heart. I can find love. If I can heal my heart, my root chakra, I can get money. You get what I'm saying? So, but you having the power to heal yourself. So just, I would do my research on it and don't sleep on it. I'm telling you, do not sleep on it. Do not sleep on it at all. Because you definitely have a gift here, but you're not using it. So the most thing they want you to know is they want you to know that whatever it is telling you in your mind, that's somebody, that's literally a higher self. That's literally somebody who's already been through it. That's literally a higher self. Look, that's you, and that's literally a higher self, girl. You literally see me pull it out. That's what it is. It's not, you're not crazy. Okay, so they want you to know it's with your mind, your power is in your mind. So hopefully you tap into your gifts this year. But you know, we've been all programmed to think like stuff is like fake, and if we do think it's real, we think it's evil, which is weird because why would it be evil? If you don't have a plan, if you don't have a plan on, if you don't have a plan on hurting anybody, what's evil about it? You get what I'm saying? What's evil about it? What's evil? Because honestly, I ain't gonna get into that. I was gonna say, well, Christians that started all the wars and shit, so you get what I'm saying? So you ain't never see witches that had a start a war in the world ever. So I'll say that. One in history. So, but well, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I got another question. So I hope that helped. Girl, you is not overthinking, Jada. I'm telling you, because I used to be like that too. I used to be, but I'm audio. I hear. I don't like, if that makes sense. Like I actually hear it. Like it comes out of my ears. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. And I used to think, and every time I don't listen to it, that's when some bad shit happened. Every single time, and I'm like, damn, if I would have just listened, and it'd be small shit. Like I went on vacation, y'all. Opening my laptop, and something told me it was like bring. I literally heard bring another earring, bring another set of earrings. Tell me why I was on vacation and I was getting dressed and we was about to go out and I lost one of my earrings and I was like, damn, I wish I had a pack of earrings. literally, you get what I'm saying? I had to take all my pictures with one earring and I was so mad. But it told me, literally, my higher self told me to bring another pack of earrings and I did not listen because I'd be thinking, you know, I'm crazy. And you tell me you're not crazy. I'm telling you, you're not crazy at all. All right, so I got one from Annie. Oh, listen, Annie. So let's see. What your question is? Hey. Hey, Cherish. So it says for how D's feel. So is D's a person? Michaela. Well, y'all do it. Put y'all YouTube name in, but I don't think Michaela is Lisa Ann. I want to make sure she's on here. If it's you, give me the last. It's two numbers after your Cash App. So give it to me. Give me those two numbers. All right, Tori, we'll look for you a second. Because I think I'm waiting for her to see because it's 2 numbers. It says eternal or real something, but it's 2 numbers. It's 2 numbers after that. So I want you to give me the 2 numbers so I can make sure it's you, and then I can when I see yours right here, Tori, but hers came in first. So we're gonna give her a couple seconds. Come on, Ann. Because I'm going to move on to Tori and give you a little bit more time, but... Okay, there we go. I see it's on. So these is a person. So you just want to know what it is between them two. All right, so I want to go and we're gonna see what's going on between these. I'm gonna see what I can pull, but usually I like looking into the eyes. So if you ever want to, I'm not upselling you at all. I'm not upselling you, but if you ever want a deeper reading, let me know because I can look more when I can see eyes. Like I look at eyes. That's how I know like whose spirit is pure or not. So you have true love. You have unrequited love. This motherfucker seem hot and cold. And you have retreat. Yeah, this motherfucker seem hot and cold. And I'm sorry, like, I'm cussing you. I don't know. I hate when men be doing that. Like, make a choice, nigga. Like, is you gonna be here or you not? Like, this I can see why you ask about him though, because he seemed hot and cold. Like, because his overall energy. Can I get one card? Tell me to use the red to clarify. Girl, yo, I've been on this live for an hour. That's crazy. I don't know. I like live better, though. I do like live better because I like when I get to talk to y'all in the moment. Open-heartedness. Okay, so obviously these is hot and cold. He's obviously hot and cold. But for whatever I'm about to say really don't have, like, it got something to do with you, but, like, understand, like, it's not your responsibility to take care of nobody. You get what I'm saying? Like, know that. Like, you're not on here on this earth to heal. Like, and even if you want to heal somebody, or you know you have that abilities, which I feel you guys, like, you probably do it by like energy and understanding or something like that. But I feel like that's why he, appreciates you. But at the same time, this person is very hot and cold. Like, this person is scared to open up. So they feel like they like you. They feel like they're attracted to you. They feel like they want to be around you. They feel like they love you and all that shit like that. Well, not even love, but like they feel attracted to you. So don't think it's like nothing that you're doing. But at the same time, it's kind of like they're not confident about you. Like, they're not confident about if they're enough. They're not confident if they're doing enough. Like, it's just there's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going. So they just feel like you're either going to find them boring after a while, or after you uncover who they really are, like, you're going to be like, oh, well, ew. You're going to literally like, oh, well, ew. Like, because they know they have issues. That's why they don't really want to open up. So they try to keep a persona on, like, a kind of like a keep hitting. They try to keep hitting. They try to keep hidden because they feel like if you got to know the real them, they wouldn't want to be, you wouldn't want to be around them. So that's why this person is hot and cold with you right now. But really, in reality, this person does want to go with you and want to become more stable and stuff like that. But they want to make that choice on their own. They want to make that choice on their own. They don't want to, because like this person's very prideful. So this person feels like, let's say that you decided you did want to heal them or whatever, right? Let's say you did want to heal them, right? They're going to feel like I'm only like this because you made me like this. You get what I'm saying? Because you helped me do the work. Now it's not really me. So am I my own person? Like, this person probably got some Leo in their chart, because Leos are very prideful or something like that. Maybe some Scorpio. I'm hearing Cancer, Capricorn as well, somewhere in the chart. If it's a Capricorn, God bless you. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like, yeah, I'm in Capricorn Leo energy. I feel like this person, and it's like, even like touching the cards, I'm like, because I honestly, like, you got free will, but I wouldn't even bother with this person because they know that you're good for them, and they feel like, okay, even if you are good for me and I changed because of you, I'm gonna resent you because I couldn't do it by myself. Like, this is the type of asshole this person is. Like, they're gonna resent you because they couldn't do it by themselves. So, so I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm laughing, but it's definitely not funny. It's up to you because this person is a fucking clown. Like, how can you get like? Because this person, they just want to do it themselves. Whoever he is, it's probably a very masculine energy, giving. Yeah, wait and see. So basically, this person is they're only going to give you like little by little, half by half, and hope that you accept it. So this person plans to come in and out your life, give you what they want to give you, when they want to give it to you or whatever shit like that. Like, it's not going to ever be well, I'm not going to say ever, but right now it's not going to be a give and take, right? This person's just trying to wait and see what happens. Like, because they don't want to necessarily like, just dead the connection. Like, they always want to have the option to be in a connection, but they don't really know where they're like. This person doesn't have a plan. This person has no fucking plan. They don't have no plan. They don't have a plan to heal themselves. They don't have a plan for you and them. They don't have a plan for anything. Like, they just winging it, but they know that you could help them, but they really don't want you to help them because they feel like if you did, you would be just changing them and you would be taking control over them and they would be like a baby and shit like that, like stuff like that. And this person just scared to open up because they think that you're not gonna like the real them. They probably got some deep shit down there. Can I learn anything about that shit? You know, I'm gonna see that and then I'm gonna see the outcome and then I'm gonna move on to the next person. This person's still building themselves up, so they probably don't have. It's probably something going on in their career and finances, or they don't know who they are. They don't know exactly where they want to go at in life, but they don't want to tell you that. This person is just trying to survive. So I feel like this person's not good at life. So as far as like, you know, like paying their bills and shit like that, even if it looks good, they just make it look good. This person just trying to survive right now, right? So, but they don't want you to see that. They want to look like everything's together. This person doesn't feel like they're equal. That's what I'm saying. You look like you're better off than them, and I feel like it's because your energy is like more peaceful or whatever, and they don't know if they can match that. Well, they know they can't match that, but they don't know. They don't want you to see that they can't match that, right? So that's basically what's going on with them. That's what they're trying to hide, and that's why they're being hot and cold. But either or, it's nothing you can do. Like that's what I said, it's really nothing you can do about it. You could try to stick around and heal them up, but they're just going to resent you. They're just going to resent you because they're going to feel like you did it for them and they wasn't able to come into their own person. So the best thing for you to do is go to live your life, and if it's meant to be, this person will be attracted to you. I know we don't want to hear that shit because I don't like hearing that shit, but girl, that's the best thing you can do because this person has no plan. They haven't even started on healing. They ain't even looked at a healing. So, let me see where this relationship's going to end up. I already know where it's going to end up, but let me see that. And then I'm going to go to Tori's question. Oh, this shit came right out. It says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like you're not going to listen. You probably still want to deal with this person when they do come around until you get tired. Yeah, so I feel like it's just gonna be. It's right now the energy that it's in. Because remember, energy is always changing. It's just gonna go around and around in circles. You and this man is gonna go around and around in circles. All right. So if you continue to stay in this cycle, you're just what you probably are. But it's cool. Like I get it. That's just, you feel me? That's your man. But y'all gonna go around and around in circles and not go anywhere. It's not gonna move forward. But it's not your fault, baby. It's not your fault. But I hope that helped or whatever. Like, don't blame yourself, like, at all. Like, it just is what it is. Because when you meet somebody and you have that energy, they have the choice whether or not they want to accept it. And this person's actively acting as though they don't want to accept it. So that's not your fault at all. Like, not your fault. All right, Tori. Let's see what we got going on, baby girl. Okay, you didn't put your question on here, so let's see if I can find it in the things. Oh, thanks, Tia. I'm gonna look at it when I get off. I'll probably do it in the morning. I want you to see Tori's question. Let me go down. Let me see. Oh, there you go. Okay, so not that I care for anything, but why did my last guy I went on a date with ghost me? Oh, girl, it's okay. Listen, this is a safe space. If you want me to find out if he fucking somebody, I want to find out if he fucking somebody. Like, girl, I don't play no games. Shit. It's okay. I ain't gonna say nothing less than you because you need to know. You need to know. You want to know. So you have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So this man, so basically he just a hoe. I don't even think that you really ghosted. You have past life relationship and you have attraction. So it's not that he wasn't attracted to you or nothing like that. Okay, they want me to pull 3 more before I start talking. 3 more lovers oracle and a red. Unrequited love. So it's not really that this person was like not attracted to you. I don't even think it was a bad date. I think whoever you were dating, they obviously they were dating. Like they were dating. Like I mean multiple dating. Like they got very soon. He probably gonna reach out to you though. Keep in mind. All right, so this is fuckboy energy. This is the type of energy that is like, and we all been through it. That's why I say, Tori, don't feel no bad. Everybody went through this shit. You go on a date with somebody, a date goes well, the date is cool or whatever, and then they just don't talk to you for a couple of weeks. You stop thinking about that nigga. He hit you up in 3 months, and you like, boy, why you even still got my number? Like, it's gonna be one of those situations. Like, it's gonna be one of those situations. Definitely. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those situations, definitely. So what happened was the reason why he ghosted you is because he was dating other people. Because your first card out here is flirt. They told me, let me before I finish, let me get this last card they wanted me to pull for you. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. So you have flirt. So what happened is, okay, I see. All right, so this person was dating other people. Was dating other people. So this person's just busy with other people. Like they dating other people, they flirting around, they fucking around. They have an ex they still fucking talk to. They still fucking their ex or baby mom or whoever, right? This person is somebody who is attracted to what's ever easiest. So I guess because you didn't sleep with them right away or whatever, or and not even if you did, I don't think this person would stick around. But you just didn't seem as like the easiest viable option at the moment. And maybe whoever they dealing with now, they're in their bed right now. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking season, so they probably fuck somebody. You know what I'm saying? Up in their bed because that's the person who's accepting just that or whatever, or fucking multiple people. So they're focused on that. This person is just attracted to like they were never looking to settle down. They were dating to get like fuck buddies. They were dating to have experience with people. That's where they're at in their life. I don't necessarily feel like they're a horrible person and that they meant to break your heart. I don't even think that they think this person doesn't even think that you're thinking about them. Like this person isn't thinking about you in the sense of not because something's wrong with you. I have to iterate, but they're just not thinking about you in the sense of they feel like, oh, I didn't really know them. They didn't really know me. Like, you know, like it was cool. Like, you feel me? Like they probably dating somebody else. They probably feel like they probably dating somebody else. So this person doesn't even think that you're thinking about them. So this person, they thought they were attracted to you though. They thought you were cute or whatever. They thought you were cute, but they wasn't like it wasn't like a love at first sight or this is my wife type of energy. It's like, oh, she's cute or whatever. I'll, wine. I'm gonna see if I can wine and dine her or whatever, right? But this person, keep an open mind, always had other options. They always had other options, and you're not even the second option. Like you probably like the seventh. And a no girl is in first place. I'm not saying that. Nobody's in first place. It's just, oh, this is my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, like that. Like this person is actively dating. Like actively dating. That's where they at in their life. Yeah, so this person is actively dating. So this person, yeah. So then you have very soon, but this person is gonna hit you up. I'm telling you, this person is gonna hit you up out the blue, and it's gonna be like, hey, like you know, saying some bullshit like that, like this. But overall, why this person ghosted you is because this relationship was never stable to begin with. That's what Spirit wants you to know. This relationship was never ever stable to begin with, and because they knew that, they removed this person. So this person can't see you. Sometimes people can't see you because they're not meant to be in your life. Imagine being a wife and having somebody who's not ready for a wife see you and destroy you. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how serious whoever this God is that's talking to me specifically about you, your God. They're saying, imagine us letting him be in a relationship with you, knowing he don't want to be in a relationship with you, and cheating on you and destroying your heart and destroying your feelings and shit, just because he sees that you are good or sees that it's something that he should have. You get what I'm saying? Imagine that. Or we could just remove him and distract him with something shiny or whatever. Or, we could talk to his guys. Because basically, I feel like what happens is their guys might talk. Your guys like, yo, this motherfucker is wild. he can't, we can't control him. He out of line. And your spirit guys, well, he ain't coming up in here. He ain't coming up in this motherfucker. So y'all better you gotta get out of here unless y'all want to fight. You get what I'm saying? So they probably make the decision like, all right, he gotta go. He got to go mess with Samantha because Samantha brokenhearted too, and they'll heal each other by doing toxic shit to each other or whatever they gotta go through to learn those lessons. You get what I'm saying? So that's basically what happened. And this person was just never looking for nothing serious in the beginning, and they knew that, so they just let it go. I know it's funny how I explain stuff, but like that's how I see the conversations going. Like they probably more like structured than that, but that's how I see these going. But yeah, don't worry about it. He gonna hit you up though. It's gonna be random out the blue. You're not gonna be thinking about him. You literally gonna look at your phone like, God, why are you texting me? Like, but I never take it personally when somebody ghosts me anymore, because more so it's mostly about them than it is about me. And men always come back. They always come back. And when they come back, you don't text them. You just like their message or leave that shit on read. More so, leave that shit on read and live your life. And they're gonna go crazy. And that's your revenge. So, all right. This the last question I got was from Cherish. I have questions before that, but that's the last one I'm taking. I'll let you guys know that's the last one I'm taking. So no more cash apps. If you haven't sent one already, at this point at 11:01, after at 11:16, if you sent anything past 11:16, I'll have to do it tomorrow. Well, I'm not. I'll probably just send the money back. I'll probably, if you send it after 11:16, I'll just send the money back because that's not fair. So I'm gonna just send the money back. But let's see, Kayla is up next. All right. So let me look on the thing to see if I could see Kayla. Okay. Hey, Siren, I sent my question in the comments. All right. Can you, do you mind saying it again, Kayla? Because I'm trying to look up, but I don't really, okay, I see it, never mind. It says, is my connection heading to a serious commitment this year? All right, I got you. Let's see if you're committed. Ooh, these cards are, I hope I'm not in the camera because I don't got no shirt on. Can y'all see me? Y'all can't see me, right? Y'all can only see my hands because I keep leaning in. Somebody let me know if they can see me. So you have pay attention to red flags, learning and forgiving. Okay, well. Attraction. Past life relationship. Oh, that shit is coming out. You deserve love. I don't really like, because it's like, because the last energy was more like uppity, you know what I'm saying? Because of, the situation. But this is a little sad. I feel like you do really have feelings for this person and you really wanted it to go somewhere. Like, I feel like you know what I'm saying? Like, you really thought, like, and it's the energy that y'all in right now. Remember, energy is always changing. So I really want to remind you of that. But the energy right now, and then you have my best self. But I do feel as though this person has some red flags in the beginning that you quite didn't pay attention to. So maybe like they were doing something in the beginning and maybe they don't do it anymore, or maybe they do it like in private now. So maybe you don't catch on to it no more. But like you kind of ignored that. And because you ignored that, you're dealing with it now. So yeah. I feel like you're kind of over the shit. I feel like this person has been like lying or like just not being honest. And I honestly don't even know if you caught them doing nothing, but it's more of a feeling because I'm getting like I feel because like when I started doing your reading, like my energy literally went down. You get like, y'all can hear it, right? It literally like I feel drained and I feel like this. Like somebody slowly just, it's like I feel like this person like juicing you, like just pulling like the energy just out of you, like just, this is definitely an energy vampire or somebody who's very negative and draining to be around. And I feel like you've been, kind of dealing with it because you like this person, and I get it, like, but this connection is just, I feel like you guys are attracted to each other. I feel like this person is attracted to you. I feel like this person has care for you. This person might even love you, but I feel like you can't love somebody if you know that you're bad for them and you continue to stay around. But that's my opinion. But I feel like this person does love you or whatever, and they are highly attracted to you, and they can't get enough of you. So it's not you. But when it comes to roses, why roses are so beautiful on the outside and stuff like that, we also have to remember that roses have thorns. That's why you have to be careful with roses. They have thorns, right? So I feel like everything might look beautiful, it might look good, it might sound good. You might, oh, this is my person, and we can do this and this and that, right? And it sounds good. Everything sounds good, and everything looks good, right? But it's really not good. It doesn't feel good, right? And this person, I feel like using the history or like the feelings that you guys have to each other, this person kind of holds you back and holds you in this relationship, and you really can't. It's like you can't. It's almost as if you can't even get away. It's like you can't get away from it because it's like you want to be there because you like the feeling, whatever feeling they gave you when you first met them, or the good times, you hold on to that, and that's what's making you hold on to this person and hold on to this connection. But in reality, you feel drained, you feel less than, you feel, and I'm not trying to tell you how you feel, but like, I don't know, let me know if I'm hitting it, you get what I'm saying? Like, let me know if I'm hitting it. But you just feel, I don't know, it feels yucky. That's how I feel. Like, I feel, you feel yucky. You deserve better, and this person knows that you deserve better. But I will say this person wishes that things were better. Like, I don't think this person want to be like, I don't think this person want to be like this, but I feel like this person just knows that it's just like it's not working, and they feel like they know that they're the problem, and they know that you look over a lot of shit and you are very forgiving and stuff like that, and they just keep taking advantage of that, and they kind of wish that you would like find somebody better, move on better, like low key inside, but they don't at the same time because they don't want you to leave. They wish they could change things. They wish that things between you guys could do better. This is not, because this is not a horrible person per se, but this is not a person who, because like, okay, I would say this, somebody could love you to death but not want to heal for you. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like healing is hard, and healing makes people have to face things that they didn't want to face. You get what I'm saying? Makes people have to do things that they didn't want to do. So even though they care for you, they just may not want to do it, or they feel like they can't do it. So this person feels like that. So as far as your connection with this person, it's kind of like, it's just stagnant. It's going to stay exactly how it is. Like, it's not growing. It's not doing anything. If you stay in a connection, you guys just stay in a connection. You know what I'm saying? You'll just keep dealing with whatever bullshit they doing, but it's not changing. So you see, you have honeymoon, and usually this means going towards something more stable. But I feel like for you, understand that, like I said, this person's not gonna like leave you or nothing like that, or stop talking to you or nothing like that, you know, at least not for like forever, right? But if you do go to this higher level of commitment, which is going to like a stable foundation where you guys are together, just know that you always want to feel like that. That's the thing. This is why before they told me exactly where it's headed, they want you to know the energy around it. So just know that if you keep going with the path you're going, it's going to be stable. It's going to be your little boyfriend, your little but your going to be pissing you off every week. Your going to have you crying every week. You get what I'm saying? But it's going to be, he going to come home, but you're going to be crying. You get what I'm saying? So you just got to know if that's what you want or not. If that's what you want or not. Girl, he said he knows when a man tell your ass, you said, when a man tell you can do better, I'm telling you, he telling you. He not it. He telling you. But he not going to leave you because he know he can't do better. He know he can't do better. You can do better, but he can't. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you going to get this commitment you want. But is it the commitment you want? That's the thing. And that is your reading, baby. Just think about that. Is it the commitment you want? Do you want this person to be committed to you? Do you want to have to deal with this shit? Because this person, he ain't even look at it healing. Just like the other guy. He ain't even look at it healing. Not even look at it. So let's see who's next. I think I got this is the last question. I'm tired, y'all. I'll probably go live again next week or something like that. Right? Because I do like this, but it's just like, I be on here for hours and I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep so I can get up tomorrow. It's almost 11 o'clock. So that's why I'm gonna do the same days tomorrow morning. Because they not doing until 10 because y'all just order them, but they'll be there. Then I gotta email this one that I just did before I got on here and email that. So the last one is Cherish. Let's see. What's coming up in January? So do you want to do love, or do you want to do love, finances, or do you want a specific question about something, or you just want overall? I just want to make sure, so I make sure you get exactly what you want. Let's see if Cherish still on here. Yeah, see, I should have left for. Let's come back, girl. I'm telling you, you better leave that man before you get pregnant if you ain't already. Okay, I'm telling you, because that's what's gonna happen. They always do that. Okay, good. Because I was like, girl, I got this bonnet on and my titties out. I don't not need y'all to see me alive, but I'm hot. Let's see. Okay, overall. So I'm going to pull one for love, and career, and finances, and anything you want to know. But like just one card. I know it's crazy. So for love, you got codependency. I don't see too much coming in for love this month of January, but it's only the first month of the year. So with her looking out to the distance, that to me, that's telling me like later on you might meet somebody or something like that. Later on you can meet somebody. But this month particularly, nothing like that. So look forward to love later on in the year. Look forward to any type of connections. Something about, I like to put your business out there, but you know you did order a reading. So you about to have some really good sex. Like you're gonna get some bomb ass dick. Cause I heard like you got good sex coming. Like you got. I don't think this would be a person that you really gonna be with, but I feel like you really gonna have some good sex with this person, whoever coming in later in the year. But that's later in the year. Like some good sex. Like I mean, the type of sex like that really like relax your body, like pent up. Let me see, career finances. You have the barista. So when it comes to your finances this year, I feel like you're going to, it's not going to just flow to you. You're going to have to put the work in. So wherever you're working in, it is going to be pretty busy this year. You know, I don't know what pile you picked, but it sounds familiar to, I think it was the first pile I did or something like that. Let me know which one you picked. But you won't have to put the work in this year, this month. So you are gonna get a little bit busy. You're gonna feel like a little bit overwhelmed and stuff like that. But I mean that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It happens. So you might feel a little bit under pressure or whatever. Something about a parking ticket. So be careful where you park or something like that, because you could get a parking ticket, but it can be avoided. So they're saying like you're planning on going somewhere where they got like some weird parking this month, or you will be. Make sure you pay attention. They tell you this because they wanted me to tell you this because you was going to get a ticket or something and you was going to be mad about it. You was going to have to pay it, and that was going to hurt your finances a little bit. But if you just if you just watch where you park, since you heard this reading, you'll be okay. But as far as like finances, I see you working a little bit hard, maybe getting called into work more. Maybe they asking you to do a little bit of overtime, or like work might be a little bit hard this month. But it's going to be okay. Just remember to give yourself self-care after you get off of work, okay? Remember to give yourself self-care when you get off work. All right, let's see. Let's see if we got any angel messages. Anything specific? Relax. Just give me a second. Relax, okay? Resilience. It's a lot of warnings though for you. That's what I'm saying. So I guess that's why my cards is like real jumpy, because whoever it is, this is like cause this is not a this is weird, because this is the first time I ever felt like this, because I feel like somebody like like tell her this, but it's not a spirit guide and it's not an angel. It's like it's an emotion, but it's like a cause you know how we have an inner child. I think it's your inner child. It's trying to warn me about shit that you need to know about this month, which is crazy because I never had that happen in a reading. Cause I'm like, who the fuck is this, and why are you breathing so hard? Like I'm like, what is? I'm like looking. I'm like, what? Like you know what I'm saying? It's like it's your inner child. That's interesting. That's interesting. I got when I get off here, I'm gonna YouTube that or look it up to see that. If but it's definitely an inner child coming through. It's like your higher self is telling your inner child to talk to me about something. I don't know. It's like the mechanics is weird, but it's like because you probably like, what the fuck you talking about? But like it's just weird. I just thought it was cool, but it sounds like your inner child is trying to warn me about some shit that's gonna happen to you this month. It's nothing too crazy. It's just like little shit that if you just pay attention to, you can avoid. So again, with the parking ticket, love is not really going to be on your forefront right now. You're going to be worried about this paper because you definitely going to have some bills you got to pay, and work is going to be stressing you out a little bit. But in the end, don't worry because somebody coming to wear their ass out later this year. So you're going to be good. All right. You got resilience. So right here, like they want you to tell you, like it's going to be more so about survival. Like I said, like it's going to be more so about, stacking your bread. So if you don't have a savings already, I would start making a savings. I think, and I know that you might want to hear something jolly, but I think that Spirit is going to be teaching you about how to handle your finances better this year. Yeah, so that's my anxiety, girl. It is, because that shit, like, that shit, girl. I'm like, yo, relax. I got this. Relax. I'm going to tell her, relax. Hey, woo, girl, that anxiety. But I feel like yeah, they want you to tell me, they want you to tell you, like, well, no, before I say that, but they basically, I feel like they're going to be teaching you about, like, how to manage your money more. You get what I'm saying? How to manage your money more. So yeah, just look out for that. That's a lesson you just gotta learn. You just gotta go through it, baby. So it is what it is. So it's maybe more about survival. You may not have it for certain shit that you want to do, or you may have to find it. And it's not because they want to punish you. They want you to know what it feels like to really not have some shit. You get what I'm saying? They want you to pay attention, because when you're not paying attention, like I'm gonna tell you an example, right? Let's say I know I get direct deposit every month, so I pay my bills with that. One month, and I just don't pay attention to the bills, right? One month, I'm like, they knock on my door, like, yo, your rent is 15 days past. You're like, why is my rent 15 days past? Because I'm not checking. I'm relying on the bank to make sure it's sent, but I'm not checking to see if my bills is paid. So they want you to pay attention. So when Spirit wants you to pay attention to something, or wants you to grow into something, they're gonna fuck some shit up. It might not be, because I don't think it's gonna be crazy fuck ups. This might be like little tickets, little like, oh, can I borrow this? Oh, like I ran out of gas too fast. I gotta keep spending money. Oh, why my account? Like, what's this random bill that came? Like shit like that, because they want you to pay attention to your money more. They want you to pay attention to your money more. That's why I said I don't know what pile you pick, but it sounds similar to that, since you in this anyway. And I was talking about how it's going to be hard. It's going to be a lot of shit you gotta go through the first half of the year. But by the end of the year, you're going to be getting more money. Since you manifested that, they're going to teach you maybe how to manage it more and be more frugal. You get what I'm saying? So that way the money that they give you will last. You get what I'm saying? It's more so like that. So it's not a punishment. It's not a punishment. It's not a punishment. They just want you to be more stable, because you're gonna you're gonna get whatever you want. So I don't know if you asked for a new house or something. Like you probably asked for like a whole bunch of shit, but now they have to prepare you for it, because Spirit cannot give you a new apartment, a new car, a new job, and then you just outside just spending reckless amounts of money, and then you can't pay your rent, and then you're getting evicted, and then you can't pay your car payment, and that shit getting possessed. It's like they did all that work for nothing. So they gotta teach you how they're gonna whoop your ass this month, and I think for the next couple of months with money. So just know that. But you can avoid that parking ticket. So let's see, anything else before I get you some advice? Yeah, that anxiety is crazy. That anxiety is crazy. So they said, so basically be open. Be open. They want you to be open to finding different ways. They want you to be open to living a different way, find different ways and stuff like that. Find different ways to save. So maybe a new type of savings account, maybe picking up like a habit where you make money or whatever. So maybe you might want to DoorDash sometimes, or maybe start your own YouTube channel, or do makeup on the side, or whatever you able to do to make a little bit more cash. They want you to be open to doing more. They want you to be open to doing more, open to new ways of making money, open to new ways of saving money. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep living the same way you have been living, because now they're gonna basically like put the pressure on you to where it's like, yo, I don't want to be under this rock no more, so I have to do more. So they're gonna open you up, but you also can't fight it. So you can't fight it. So you can't be like, oh, well, I don't have no money, but I'm just gonna sit here and be broke. That's fighting the process. No, get your ass up and go get more money, or go figure out what you're doing wrong, or figure out where your money is going. Don't just keep ignoring it. So be open to it, okay? But yeah, babe, that's your reading. I hope it resonates. Girl, you need to go get you some, I don't know, some CBD or something like that, because that inner child is crazy, because they was like, I don't know, I feel like they was trying to scratch my eyes out or something if I wasn't going to tell you about this parking ticket. I was like, damn, she's not going to die. Like, but all right. But yeah, so that is it, you guys. Let me make sure. I think that was the last person. I'm really sure that's the last person, but I want to make sure. Yeah, that was the last person. All right, if you order the same day while I wasn't here, I do see y'all same days. I will be sending those over tomorrow before you order. Before you order, so 24 hours before you order. Also, I want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. I know I had got banned off of YouTube for like 8 days, and I was like, damn, they're gonna forget about me, but y'all didn't. Y'all was here, and I appreciate everything. Even if you never bought a reading, even if you don't join the Patreon, even if all you do is watch the readings, that helps enough. I appreciate that enough. Okay? But with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow in my next reading. Bye. How you turn this bitch off? I don't know how to turn this off. Okay.